Hmm. Decking is clearly an option. Hey, you're not wrong. Or too bad even for standard. Yep. I'm gonna ship here at him for 4. I mean, it's amazing that we're still even in this game. Like, the hand I kept was abysmal, and not only was the hand I kept abysmal, but like we've drawn pretty poorly afterwards, and like we're still just like in this game, just for whatever reason. And play Matter Reshaper. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Choosing that to keep the untapped one. So we can activate I at end step here if we want to. Yeah, man, draw your card. He's playing right into our deck him plan. He doesn't even know. He's 1 card less. We got him. I'd like to thank everyone for hanging out here today. Stop Pikachu on screen there. Appreciate the follows. Follows and subs are the 2 best ways to support the stream, so I appreciate that. I would like to put that on the battlefield. Sure. So we're dead on board. Sweet. GG's opponent. We're not playing Ulamog because this is Legacy. And normally the games don't go like that one just went. Alright. Go ahead and pull the deck list up here for people filing in. Keep a better hand. Yep. I shouldn't. I was updating Twitter on the other tab, and I slid over, and the hand was in front of me. I just saw Ancient Tomb plus Chalice the Void, and I like clicked keep. Just didn't even think about it, and then I looked at the rest of the cards, and I was like, huh, the rest of this hand is not very good. Like maybe in a world where Nick fits a real deck, you play like 1 Kozilek somewhere, so you just like draw a million cards. But like in real life, we're not. We don't need that. Endbringer's about as big as we need to go. This deck feels very consistent. Nick Fit was the first non-mirror, non-land matchup that we've lost. So at the very least, I think this deck is tier 1. I don't, or will become tier 1 once more people start playing it. I don't think it's too powerful for Legacy. Like, there's a lot of obnoxious, busted things that happen in this format, but I think at worst you're looking at a new tier 1 deck in Legacy. It's very powerful and it's reasonably consistent. We play, we've got 15 double lands in our mana base, maybe more than that if you count Urborg sometimes with I. Like, I don't know if this specific list is optimal, but we've been winning a lot with it, so it's probably fine. Last seen on The Walking Dead. Alright, so he's playing like this weird zombies deck. We beat this last time we played it. We're on the draw because we're so unlucky. We're probably... Yeah, this is a keep. We're going to take a lot of damage to ourselves, but like we got pretty aggressive hand, like Double Smasher. We can go Mimic on 1, Shaper, crack you for 3 on 2, Smasher, crack you for 13 on 3. Like, this hand's fine. I lied. But you don't have any City of Traders. Well, Crystal Vein's an okay, like, impression of City of Traders. Yeah, like, this deck, I think, like, to buy outright is, like, under $1,500, which is, like, cheap for Legacy. If we get Cabal therapied here, that'll be annoying. Like, City of Traders are the most expensive part of this deck, and I'm only playing 3 of them. And honestly, I could see a world where even 2 cities is correct. Like, this is easily the worst double land in the deck, I think. Yeah, maybe not the worst, but I definitely don't want 4 of them. Like, drawing it in multiples feels really awkward. I actually don't really like timely reinforcements against decks like Burn and Zoo because they tend to do so much damage to themselves. You often can't. You often don't get life from it because they're just dealing so much damage to themselves with their lands as well as dealing damage to you. If you want extra burn hate, I would play a bunch of Lone Missionaries. I've considered playing just another Smasher. That's gross. As long as we don't get Cabal Therapy, this hand's great. I would play Lone Missionary. I would play Rest for the Weary. What other cards have I played that hate out burn? Those are the big ones. Rest for the Weary and what other options are there for City of Traders anyways? There's like Crystal Vein is it taps for 1 colorless and you sack it to make 2 mana. That's like the go-to budget City of Traders in Magic. This is the Cabal Therapy, and we're going to lose all of our Reality Smashers, and we're just going to be so sad. We're going to be so very sad. Please just be another crappy zombie. Please just be another crappy... Phyrexian Unlife. Yeah, I played that one before, too. That card's sweet. The problem with Phyrexian Unlife in the core deck is that they're already bringing in Destruct. Just doesn't have another land. Just like Christmas. Always make blue mana to make your Eldrazi uncounterable because blue is strictly better than all of the other colors in this format. I would like to make my guy a 3/2. Thanks, Affinity, for green. Why don't you love us? We just want to smash. We just want to Hulk smash so bad. So bad. He's entombing at end step? Sure. For Cabal Therapy, I assume. He's got it, right? Like, there's no reason not to. Yeah. Oh god, we're so boned. So boned. Do do. Do 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 do. Block. Watch us block and draw the 4th Smasher here. Both teams tried hard. You know, at least he doesn't have another land. We've got that going for us. Not like this. Not like this! At least he doesn't have another land, you know? We could just get really lucky. Maybe he typos on the Moto interface and selects the wrong card. We got a Mind Stone we can cycle here, you know? We got... He saw the line. Rats. Draw a card. Well, you're a little late to the party, but... You know. Fun fact, these cast from the graveyard, so Chalice turns them off. I would like to make my 2/1 a 2/1. Thank you, Moto. Ship. Eldrazi. Play this Thorn. Look, we didn't even need those Reality Smashers, okay? Just not at all. We've beat Miracles in not close games every time we've played this deck so far. So take that for what you will. Like, I'm pretty sure the Miracles matchup is great. That being said, Joe Lissette on his stream earlier this week was cutting his 3rd color and playing back to basics, which is a terrifying card to play against. But, you know. See? Didn't even need the Reality Smashers. Skill game. Alright, so we actually don't want Thorn in this matchup. We probably don't want Mimic. It doesn't block very well. I think we're the control deck. I'm like pretty sure we're just the control deck in this matchup. I like that Reshaper draws a card when it dies, so we got that going for us. Opponent had 1 land, and then we drew Chalice the Void for 1, so we won that. Chalice the Void's probably great in this matchup, just like it is in most of Legacy. Maybe just like 1 Reshaper is the cut. Endbringer's kind of expensive, but it mows down its guys. Yeah, I'll just trim one of those. Let's do this. I mean, we have 3 Ratchet Bombs post board, and like you bring in all of the Ratchet Bombs against Miracles anyways. So like, could we cut a Dismember? Yeah, cutting a Dismember might be fine. But you don't have fetch lands and no one's pathing you in this format, so like there isn't incentive to be playing wastes in your deck. We don't have Ghost Quarters to like Ghost Quarter ourselves in response to a Blood Moon, and Blood Moon just isn't very popular. We lost to Nick Fit. We kept kind of bad hands in the 2 games that we lost. Yeah, turn 1 Tormod's Crypt, keep. Turn 2 Reshaper. We can go turn 1 Crypt Dismember. Lands is basically an impossible matchup for this deck, I'm pretty sure. What you got, dude? Yeah, you got a Deathrite Shamalamon. I think I'm just going to dismember this on 1. Huh. Yeah, I'm just going to go Crypt Temple Dismember. Just slow him down. You can run Winter Orb, Macabre, Crucible, World Skyline. So, like, none of those cards stop them from killing you with a 20/20 that you just named is the problem. Like, and you have to, like, board all of these cards in to, like, beat half their game plan that kills you. So, like, people, like, keep asking, like, how do you fix it? And I think the answer is that you don't, and you just, like, play Magic accepting the fact that you're not going to be able to beat that. It's fine. Like, in formats, in Magic in general, I was going to say in formats like Legacy and Modern, but even in Standard, there's like matchups that are just like really hard right now. It's okay to have matchups that aren't good. Like that's just something that happens occasionally. It's dangerous to expose Temple to Wasteland on 1. Maybe. Lantern. Even my own configuration has less cards for Lantern than I'd like to have had at a certain point. You can't play Displacer. Displacer is not free in this deck. Displacer is worse than playing all of the other cards people suggested, because unlike the modern version of Eldrazi that like has to play all of these pain lands just to like make up colorless lands, we have so many soul lands that it's hard to make colored mana in this deck. So playing splashing white or splashing green or splashing red is not free like it is in modern, basically. As for the question about Lantern and Cord, you can play a Kataki in the board, and you can make sure you're playing 3 Stony Silence. Also, the Engineered Explosives I've played in the past are something that's worth playing. If he plays a Gravecrawler to follow this up, I might Tormod's Crypt him just so I can keep all the cards in my hand. Exactly, back. I mean, and like I said, that's every format in Magic. Like even Kiki Cord, for instance. You almost never beat the red-green Scapeshift Primeval Titan deck. And that's fine. Like, that deck's not super popular, and even if it was, like, a popular deck in Modern outside of, like, this Eldrazi nonsense is, like, maybe 5 to 10% of the field. So you're going to play it 1 in 10 or 1 in 20 matches. It's okay to have matchups you just don't win. Like, that's fine. And people just are just not willing to accept that that is something that you have to be okay with. People want to be able to win every matchup all the time. So it's okay to not have that be the case. Cedar Wayfinder. Yeah, I'm gonna crypt him here. He could hit another therapy, but I'd rather just like protect my Reality Smasher.